First and foremost, growth. If you're not growing, you're dying is a big philosophy of mine. Once you're the biggest or have some scale, there's a lot of opportunities that present itself for not only you but your franchisees. Think like national accounts where you can cover the country with those national accounts. So that I think is first and foremost. And then just within the different ecosystems of our company, whether it's IT or marketing, we're always trying to be the leader of those industries. Yeah, I think a lot of people, when they are thinking private equity, think I'm going to build this company, I'm going to sell it to private equity, I'm going to go sit on the beach. And that does happen. And a lot of people do sell 100%. But a lot of private equity companies, when they make an investment in your company, want the leader to stay in that position. It's sort of the theory of buying the jockey and not the horse. So, for me, I wasn't looking to cash out. I was looking to take some chips off the table. The private equity partner that we partnered with, Grable Stewardship, really focused on smaller companies than your typical private equity, and they for sure wanted to keep the leader in place. There's lots of, for starters, when we first did our deal with them, the couple of things that I didn't realize as sort of unintended benefits. One, they have an ecosystem of limited partners that are some of the wealthiest people in the country, and they have lots of contacts. So, when you need a contact at a company, think like Airbnb for us, they were very quickly able to go through their ecosystem and find that contact for me. So that was one of the unintended benefits. And then the other one is just that they have leaders at the private equity level in all disciples of business. So think like a CFO, an operations leader, a tech leader. And for me, at least with our relationship, I could really lean on those resources to help facilitate growth in our company or just lean on them when we needed some extra firepower. Yeah, it's been fun for me to watch SMB grow just alongside with our company. I've worked with Steve and SMB for, 15 plus years at this point. And I really, still to this day, lean on them for trusted guidance and support on everything. So when I was doing my private equity deal, as an example, I had them on every email, I had them on every call, just as like a trusted source to give me just sort of an unbiased, trusted opinion when I'm looking for a new insurance provider, when I'm looking for new legal support. It doesn't make sense at this point with a relationship with SMB to figure it out the hard way. I just sort of, cut right to the chase and ask. And I always know that I'm going to get like a good moral character referral. If you own a business and you're considering franchising, I am a big proponent of franchising, so I would encourage you to do so. In that vein, I would just, say that franchising is a completely different business. I think everybody that's in franchising has two businesses that they're running. The core business, for me, it's dry cleaning and laundromats. I've got to have a core competency in that business. And then franchising is a completely separate business. It's very difficult to be a one or two man operation and do both. Not impossible. I did it, and many people have done it, but that would be the thing. They are very different businesses, and I think some people underestimate how different they are. And my suggestion for anybody that is sort of stuck in growth is you probably don't have the right team members and the right seats. That's a lesson that I learned early on the hard way. If you have the right people in the right seats, in other words, if you have, I guess the core is that you have good unit financials and a core business. Aside from that, if you don't have the right franchise developer in place or the right outsourced FSO or the right relationship with consultants, you're just not going to have a whole lot of growth. And those things are really important. The right operations team member, the right franchise developing team members. I keep coming back to these events because one, it's franchise family. Like I really enjoy being part of the franchise ecosystem. I see a lot of faces that I haven't seen in a while, so I can reconnect with them. And I enjoy like the different levels of franchising. I enjoy talking to the people that are just getting started and see if I can offer any insight to help accelerate their growth. And I like, talking to the people that have been growing their business for years alongside of me and SMB and kind of, talking about the wins and losses. That's a great franchise family for me to reconnect with once a year. At SMB, it's all about the relationship.